Who got the hardest bars, the greatest rhymes, and the speediest flow? Rappers? Nah, celebrities who try to rap. Welcome to Wow Celebs. Today we're talking about the 12 best celebrity rap battles of all time. Some say they got it scripted. Some say that's just a show. But where can you see Ross Geller destroying James Corden and rehabilitating his post-Friends career? Or how about One Direction singer killing with bars? Let's get started with 12 best celebrity rap battles of all time. Number 12. Shawn Mendes versus Odell Beckham Jr. Once again, Shawn Mendes has proven himself to be a perfect human ever to exist. Drop the Mic on TBS, a celebrity rap battle show hosted by Halle Baldwin and Method Man. In it, Shawn Mendes goes head-to-head with American football player Odell Beckham Jr. Odell starts taking shots at Shawn before he has a chance to say anything. Odell's opening verse was, "Bieber also came down here to make some noise. I'm like, why the hell does Canada keep sending us these little boys?" Shawn brushed it off by calling Odell out for dancing on the football field. A dancing athlete, that's a little unusual. It's the first time I've seen that since High School Musical. Yes, Shawn. Could this be the start of Shawn Mendes' rap career? Number 11. Mayim Bialik versus Kunal Nayyar. An Indian man and a Jewish woman dipped their toes into African American culture and rapped for a national audience. For which suffering soul is the genie of the lamp giving these unlikely wishes? We understand your initial skepticism, but you should have known never to doubt Mayim Bialik, aka the Mayim Bialik of rap. Her fire rhymes and Nayyar sick burns. So you noticed I'm Indian, how hardcore. Hanging out with you is just as fun as Yom Kippur. Turned into ethnic tricks, which was both painful and fascinating to watch. Finally, Nayyar and Bialik are both stars, but the bigger bang of them won out. 10. Nicole Richie versus James Corden. On another Drop the Mic, Nicole Richie and James Corden went head-to-head, and the actress proved to be a nasty rap battle player. "I'm about to battle James Corden. I don't want to be vague. He's the worst British export since the plague," Richie declared. "Congrats, James. Drop the Mic is your show. You asked to rap every week and TBS said no. You're the king of late night, top dog at 12:30. You always go viral, but so does herpes. I'm gonna be mean because I can't be a phony, and you're gonna fuck up this battle as you fucked up the Tonys." His bar back? It's Nicole Richie, a blast from the past. Her claim to fame is kissing Paris Hilton's ass. 10 million people watched you two milk a cow if you wondered why terrorists hate us now. I asked about Nicole, and I think I got my wish. But answer me one question. Which Pokemon is this? And while we're on the subject, let me give you some advice. Let me drop the mic. Go live the simple life. That was nasty. Number 9. Gronk versus Gina Rodriguez. Well, he's not complicated or complex. He's simply Gronk, a legendary football player who's always up for a good time. That's why he's the perfect scarecrow for a TV show like Drop the Mic. The short end took on Jane the Virgin star Gina Rodriguez, and it worked as anyone who'd ever heard Gronk pronouncing words would have expected. He was the world's lightest target, mumbling through his bars and twerking like a dweeb, as he does. Meanwhile, Rodriguez hit him with a caveman joke and a Deflategate crack in the first verse and then never let her foot off the gas. He never had a chance. Gronk was so far out of his league in this rap battle, it doesn't even seem fair. Although we're glad it happened because Rodriguez slew, and it was genuinely hilarious. 8. Halle Berry versus James Corden. In this particular episode, Berry dropped bars like she had something to prove, especially after Corden sent this deep dig her way. "Tonight the main event has me up against a legend, and I admit Halle Berry is well known in her profession, but let's not pretend that Catwoman didn't suck," he rhymed. "Halle, that was a Batman movie. How'd you mess that up?" "James has a Tony, that's cool and all, but I have an Oscar, so suck my monster balls," Halle rapped back. "Fat jokes are too easy. I try to be nicer, but who held your pizza when you kissed Sean Spicer?" "You apologized, so I know you learned your lesson. Too bad you couldn't give a hand job to Jeff Sessions." What was her problem that day? Fortunately, no trouble making bars. Number 7. Liam Payne versus Jason Derulo. Though James Corden doesn't appear in every battle anymore in the Late Late Show segment turned spin-off show, Drop the Mic doesn't suffer from his loss, still boasting big-name celebrity rap matchups. This one features Liam Payne versus Jason Derulo. Derulo started the battle with a jab at Payne's history in one direction, speaking, "Look everybody, it's the guy from 1D, not the pretty one, not the gritty one, it's the one you never see." After a few rounds by both sides, Payne wanted to end the battle once and for all, saying, "Let's finish this kid off cause I'm bored." Before jumping into his verse, "I ain't impressed with your dancing, I ain't impressed with your flow, you got a song called Trumpets cause you actually blow," he rapped. He finished off the competition by throwing his twist on Derulo's famous "Want to Want Me," emerging from the battle as victorious shortly after that. Number 6. James Corden versus Jennifer Hudson. The host and Oscar winner faced off in a flurry of creative critiques and sometimes cruel moments, all in the name of comedy. You remember Jen. She got famous in the States on American Idol for coming in 7th place. Basically, tonight I'm confusing what I'm doing. I'm battling a woman who's famous for losing, the British star begun, before taking a jab at Jennifer's most famous film. "You won an Oscar for Dreamgirls, I get it. No one remembers you in that film because Beyoncé's in it." Jennifer fired back by listing her long list of accomplishments, many of which James has yet to achieve. "Yeah, James, I lost Idol, you got me. You right, I won an Oscar, a Grammy, hell, I won in life," she said. 5. Anne Hathaway versus James Corden. We all remember James can sing. We have seen all of his carpool karaoke sketches 7 times over each. But who would have thought him and Anne Hathaway would have given Eminem some bars for his next album? James is at that highness of fame where he could get any celebrity to do whatever he desires. It's ridiculous. But maybe he'll regret this particular one. Academy Award winner Anne Hathaway joined the host of The Late Late Show, but we don't want you taking your hopes up for a carpool karaoke situation. This is much, much better. James and Anne both entered the arena to hip-hop poetry, flung off their gowns, and that's where it escalated. Very, very quickly. We were expecting some light-hearted jabs about each other's hair color. It turns out that those two went in. They were slagging off career history, ratings, and reviews, and even went on about each other's fashion sense. We're still trying to recognize half of the swears that were bleeped out. But exceptionally, James, if you could make celebrity rap battles a thing, that'd be great. Number 4. Ashton Kutcher versus James Corden. Their rap battle was extremely intense. They had to bring out an unbiased judge with an elite set of skills to name a winner. During the Late Late Show, the host went versus Ashton, and they slammed each other on everything from their particular movie careers to James' midsection and so much more. James destroyed Ashton's roles in Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, and even the ability to call people Miss Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men, when Ashton related James to the baby of Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump. Watch the episode till the end and see who Diddy declared the final winner. Number 3. Devlin versus Dave Franco and James Corden. In an extension to talking about the Taylor Swift party prank that almost got the cops charged on her, Devlin did a rap battle with James Corden and David Franco on the show you already know. She got many jabs about her acting, accent, and brows. Then she warned them, "Someone hold me back, seriously, this is going too much," and ripped into them. That was 7 minutes of Devlin dominating the two guys. Number 2. James Corden versus Kevin Hart. Drop the Mic has got to an entirely new level, and it was unbelievable. Kevin Hart came on the Late Late Show, and both stars got it all. "Where is he? There he is. I found you, Kevin Hart," Corden started, referring to the top 5 actors' tiny height. "There are no small actors, but you're all small parts. You're adorable. Look at this guy. You're so little, when you smoke weed, you get junior high." When it was time for Hart to step up to the plate and stand in against the host, Corden offered him a step stool to help the poor fella. "You get that out of my face," Hart advised. And then it was his time. "James Corden thinks I look like a kid? Well, I might be small, but my bank account's big," Hart declared. I admit people are nice to your face until they get home and realize you're not Ricky Gervais. Carpool karaoke. How long will that last? How do you rap with your head up Lin-Manuel's ass? Careers, private lives, weight, and height are just the top of the things these two celebs roast each other on, so watch the full episode to see what else gets attacked. And number 1, Samuel L. Jackson versus James Corden. Samuel L. Jackson is not someone to be messed with. The legendary actor stopped by Drop the Mic rap show where he schooled the British host on comebacks, hooks, and jibes. Corden started hard, rapping that he was there to prove the L in Samuel L. Jackson means loser, and mocking Jackson's Nick Fury character in the Avengers series, stating, "The only time you get applause is when you show up after credits." While it was a hard start, Jackson came out with guns a-blazing on his first line. "I feel bad for you, son, 'cause I'm the real star. No one knows who you are without Odell in a car. In the Emoji Movie, I hear you just play a hand, so look, I'm going to put it in a way that you can understand," the actor replied before flipping Corden the bird. He's rattled. "Did I hurt your feelings, James? The bright side is you battle me and now people know your name," he said. "You got your ass kicked by a man twice your age, now get this motherfucking hack off this motherfucking stage." Legend. What do you think? Which roasting was the hardest to suffer? Who got the best bars? Leave your opinion in the comments below. If you haven't already hit the like button, do it now. Likes help grow this channel. And don't forget to subscribe. Now hit that notification bell to receive more video content. We selected a few videos that we think you would like. Just click to the left or right. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for being at Wow Celebs, and see you in our next video.